University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country Farm Credit Services, Grove Mechanical Heating and Cooling, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston School District, American Crystal Sugar and Scoreboard, Riverview Health, the Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, Crookston and Foston Eye Clinics, and Old National Bank. All bringing you KROX video streaming.
And a good evening to everybody out there. We are back here on KROX TV for the 5th hockey game in the last 4 days that we've had on KROX TV for the Pirates, and the 3rd one for Pirate Boys. They get a 3 out of 5. They're taking on the Roseau Rams tonight. And I'm Gabe Bishop here with you. I wanted to call every minute of action. Let's get right into it. If you're wondering, yes, the Roseau girls were just down here last night. Why didn't we do a Roseau doubleheader? I don't know. I don't know why. That seemed like it would have been a smart idea, but you know what? Everybody made the trip down and everything was fine, and so we're good to just keep rolling here. For the Pirates are coming off that win you were able to watch last night here on KROX TV against Park Rapids on senior night, honoring all 16 seniors on the team. They're now 12-6-1 on the year in the midst of a 7-game and 10-day stretch right now. They have a couple games with couple days without games. Then they're going Greenway Coleraine International Falls on a Friday and Saturday. Then a rescheduled game against Detroit Lakes. Then Breckenridge Wahpeton to kind of wrap up that stretch on a Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. 4 games in 5 days period for the Pirate Boys. Right now, though, they're taking on the Roseau Rams, who have not had the best fortune so far this year. They played a very difficult schedule in 8AA. They're 6-12-2 on the year. They've kind of had the same issues that the Pirates have had in terms of games that they've won compared to games that they've lost. I mean, the Pirates have had their trouble with the Road Warriors losing 7-0 last night. The Roseau boys lost 7-0. Both teams have had a bit of trouble with each side this year. But the Rams are trying to turn things around and get themselves their 7th win of the season. They won the JV game, won that one pretty handily, in fact, 8-1. So good show for the Rams in that case. So over on KROX Radio, also going to be on KROX TV, will be the make sure I get this right here. Yep, that's right. There will be the Crookston Pirate Boys basketball team. JV is currently playing right now. They're taking on Thief River Falls tonight. That just started about 7:30 or so, given the give or take what happens with the JV game, and so we'll see what goes on there. For now, though, we'll be ready to get our pregame interviews going here. We got the head coach of the Roseau Rams, Coach Greg Lund. He's in his 5th season as the head coach of the Rams. And we'll also have the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, of course, Coach Josh Hardy, joining us as well. Now, though, we'll take our first break of the day, and we'll come back with the head coach of the Roseau Rams, Coach Greg Lund, right after this on KROX TV.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota. ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech, theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Back on the Real Health Pregame Show, the head coach of the Roseau Rams, Greg Lund, is with us. Appreciate you making the trip down. A tough one against War Road last night. What kinds of things kind of made the game go the way that it did?
Well, first off, War Road's they're a good team, and we just weren't ready to step up to the plate. They scored 15 seconds in, and kind of snowballed, went downhill from there. We had to play a perfect game, and they had to maybe be a little off, and we just a lot of little things, a lot of puck watching, just tape-to-tape passes wasn't there. We've had a rough month here, to say the least. So we're trying. We're gonna keep working. We just got to get. It's just a bunch of little things right now that's messing us up, and we got six games here to right the ship before playoff time.
January 26th, the month we kind of want to forget. I can understand that. There's been a been a tougher schedule and maybe a bit more difficult to try and get these results you've wanted. What kinds of things have you seen improve throughout the course of the year?
Well, we've been working harder lately. We haven't been moving our feet a lot this month, and we're a young team. Discipline. We're a little lack discipline, and but our biggest thing is young. We're just the youth, and it's we got a lot of sophomores playing against seniors. It's a big step, and it's taken us some time to get to make that step, I guess.
Well, let's talk about this Crookston team. What do you know about them? What kinds of things do you expect to see from them? What do you need to be prepared for?
Actually, we don't really know a whole lot. We've done some score watching. It looks like they've been their scores are similar to ours. I know East Grand Forks beat them fairly good, and East Grand Forks beat us fairly good. Warroad beat them 7-0. Warroad just beat us 7-0. So, I'm guessing if you look at scores, it should be a good game, a hockey game tonight. So that's, we heard about that Fisher kid. I know he's a good hockey player, and, I'm sure they got some other good hockey players there. But, we don't really know a lot. Talked to Warroad guys a little bit about them. They gave us a few things, but, they're a good hockey team, so they probably didn't give us much.
Well, in terms of keys that you really need to do well on your side, if you want to win this game, what would some of those be?
Well, biggest thing is, get the pucks in deep, get pucks on net. We haven't been scoring. We've got, 7 goals in 10 games now or something like that. We're not getting the pucks to the net. That's the biggest thing. We got to get those dirty, greasy goals, and that's what hockey's all about. And just little things, keep the feet moving, play tough, sound defense. That's what wins hockey games as well.
Lastly, what will be the message to the guys before they head onto the ice?
Hey, it's we got 6 games to go, and we've been saying that a lot here, but we got to get it figured out here, and it's up to you guys. So,
I'm excited to see what happens this one, Coach. I appreciate your time and good luck.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
And that was the head coach of the Roseau Rams, Coach Greg Lund, here with us on the Riverview Health pregame show. His 5th year, going to try and figure some things out. They still have a little bit of time, but they know they don't have much, and that's the important thing. They got to make sure they can turn things around stat for them to find a way to get hot in time for the postseason, because you never want to down a Roseau team out of a postseason run, but where they stand right now, Coach Lund knows we need to be better than this. They need to be better than this if they want to get to that point. So we'll see if they can. Next up, we'll be the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy, on our Riverview Health pregame show. They'll be coming up right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
Looking for some family fun? Come to Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Sizzling hot, made-to-order pizza with all your favorite toppings. Cool off with our delicious hand-scooped ice cream. So many flavors and so much fun. And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Back here at the Crookston Sports Center, apologies for the delay on the interview with Coach Josh Hardy. Had my microphone die, so I'm downloading it into my computer. And if you know anything about the Crookston Sports Center, we are in a bit of a concrete jungle in here. It can get a little difficult to try and download things and move things around. And so I appreciate everybody's patience with me there. I know that wasn't intentional, and I do apologize for that. But I think we should be ready to go here. Here's head coach with Crookston Pirates. Back on the Riverview Health pregame show, Crookston Pirate head coach Josh Hardy is with us after what was a really awesome day yesterday, honoring all those 16 seniors and getting a big win. You know, when you have an emotional high like that, how do we kind of get back immediately the very next day into playing a game against a tough AA team?
Yeah, we're right back at it today. You know, we got to be ready to work here, and I'm excited to hopefully test ourselves against a really good opponent today. You know, it's going to be a big test for us. They're AA. They've been playing some good hockey, and you know, you got to hit that reset button quickly. It's similar to playoffs, right? We're going to be right back at it. We win on Tuesday. We're back at it on Saturday. You got to be ready. So just part of the game.
Now, about this Roseau team, the record might not indicate what kind of team they actually are. They don't have a ton of wins, but they are a team that can be very gritty and get in your face and everything like that. And so what kinds of things will it take to beat a team like this?
Yeah, you know, for us tonight, it's about playing our game, right? We got to be able to, you know, keep things simple, get pucks deep, establish our forecheck. And if we can do that, I think we'll be in good shape.
What did you really like about that whole senior night game yesterday in terms of your offense and getting back into those high-scoring games you've done for a while? And also, what did you like about the defense? Because that's been something that you've been talking about for a little while now.
Yeah, you know, we actually talked about it today at school. I was talking to Grayson about it, that, hey, we had a lot of different guys score last night, and our second line getting involved with some goals was huge for us. We need that. We're going to absolutely need that in the playoffs here. So hopefully we can keep that rolling tonight. And defensively, I thought we were okay. We weren't our best, but we were solid enough. You know, so for us, we got to be a little bit better in our zone again tonight. And if we can do that, we'll be in good shape.
What do you know about this Roseau team's style of hockey, and especially on the defensive end? What do you think you need to be prepared for?
Yeah, we watched them a little bit against War Road last night, and honestly, we're very, very similar hockey teams. You know, so for us, it's you know, kind of they have some speed up front, we have some speed up front, but for us, we really got to make sure that we get back on the forecheck and or on the back check, and if we can do that, we'll be in good shape.
And lastly, is there any change to the message to the guys that you normally say before games to bring it right for this one?
No, more so just hey, let's be ready to go here. Obviously, it's a quick turnaround, and we gotta come out and jump on these guys early, right? That's gonna be the key for us tonight.
Actually, I had one more question I'll ask you about it. We're in the middle of this kind of 7-game and 10-day stretch. We have a little bit of time after this one before this Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday scheduling that we have up ahead. But what kinds of things have the team been doing really just to stay loose and make sure that they're not getting too worn out too quickly?
Yeah, winning helps,
Yeah,
obviously. But
sure.
for us, it's, hey, we gotta prioritize rest, prioritize, sleep, right? Trying to get guys home early and not wearing them out here this week. And then, we'll be back on Friday again. And that Friday, Saturday into Sunday, that Sunday is going to be really important for us because then we got DL on a Monday. So we got to prioritize rest and take care of our bodies here. And thankfully, we haven't been hit with the sick bug yet. So we're doing okay there.
Now, you're kind of lucky. Everybody else has been to this point. And health is okay otherwise?
Health is okay otherwise, yep.
Oh, beautiful. I'm really excited to see what happens in this one, Coach. We'll talk postgame.
Sounds good. Thanks.
And that was the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy, here with us on the Riverview Health pregame show. Always love hearing his words. He tells me he's not sick of me yet. Well, I'm not so sure about that. We'll see. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll run through our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and the Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. All after this on KROX TV.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Back here at the Crookston Sports Center. Quick look here at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. As mentioned, the Pirate Boys basketball team will be taking on Thief River Falls here in just a little bit. Pre-game show will be getting underway in a matter of moments over on KROX TV and KROX Radio. Other scores we could pass along to you. There isn't much else getting started yet at the moment. Games we'll be keeping an eye on girls basketball. Winamac at Climax Fisher, BGMR at Beltrami, Stephen Argyle at Warroad, the Northern Freeze at Sacred Heart, Roseau at Kitson County Central, Monoman, Waban at Walker Hackensack, Akeley, Holly at Dorth Clinton, Felton, and Foston at Lake Park Audubon. Other boys basketball, Red Lake County at Stephen Argyle tonight. That should be a lot of fun. For Beltrami at Monoman, Waban, who just put up 100 points on North Home Kelleher. East Grand Forks at Warroad, Sacred Heart at Clearbrook Gonvick, Goodrich Riggle at the Northern Freeze, Ada Borup West. at Pelican Rapids, to name a few. And so all sorts of things happening throughout the areas you'd expect. The Tuesdays when you expect to be a busy day. The Mondays this year have been a lot busier than what they used to be, and I'm not the biggest fan of it. But got to get the games in somehow. Or maybe this winter will continue to be a bit more mild, so we don't have to worry about any more of these weather cancellations. For now, though, let's take a look at our Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. They have what you need. They'll make sure your battery will start the first time every time. So buy a Legend battery for Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs for your cars, trucks, recreational vehicles, your snowmobiles, your ATVs, and more. First to get started with Roseau, who are 6-12-2 on the season. They will have a sophomore George Johnson in net today. On defense, senior Beck Hammer. There's two Hammers, Beck and Bowden. Beck will be on the defensive side along with Ethan Neville, the sophomore. Bowden will be centering the top line. He is a sophomore alongside Anton Clint. And he's a sophomore, and Tyler George, a junior for Roseau. For the Pirates, everything is back to its normal form after senior night mixed some lines around. Brady Chandler will get the start in net for the Pirates tonight. And I don't think he will be pulled unless things go catastrophically wrong, but they really haven't for Brady Chandler this year. He's been very, very good, and he's been very fun to watch there in net. And so he'll be getting the start there. That second line will be getting a lot of excess time. You have Liam Larson, that's the Liam Larson, Gavanakis, and Mason Reitmeyer, a whole line of seniors there. As the officials make their way back out onto the ice, no, he can barely see given how dark it is. They like to dim the lights for whenever the boys come out. And out they come now. Some more fans continue to make their way in. And they'll be ready to get this game underway in just a matter of moments. Pirates will be getting more time out of Dylan Larson, and Grant Funk, who scored 2 goals in that game on senior night. Once again, if you weren't able to tune in on senior night last night and you weren't able to hear the post-game interview for head coach Josh Hardy, it's on our website, kroxam.com. Just click on that story. 19 minutes long because we ran through every single senior, all 16 of them. And that was probably wasn't the easiest task for him to do, but he nailed it. And definitely the record for the longest post-game interview I've ever had. The second longest and third longest were also Josh Hardy. But there's nothing wrong with that. Whenever you have a passionate coach like that who loves talking about his players and loves them for the people they are as opposed to the players they are, that's even better. And so I'm a huge, huge fan of that, and I'm very excited for this one. We'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this here on KROX TV. Pirates and Rams set to do battle.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
Softball,
Baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
Trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band.
choir,
visual arts,
Speech.
theater.
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my
education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Looking for some family fun? Come to Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Sizzling hot, made-to-order pizza with all your favorite toppings. Cool off with our delicious hand-scooped ice cream. So many flavors and so much fun. And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
Good times to be together. Happy Joe's.
Farming today.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
It's time for some Pirate hockey here on KROX TV. 7:05 puck drop, a lot better than the 7:45 one we had yesterday. Let's see what the Pirates can do against the Roseau Rams tonight. Pirates back in their home white jerseys, script Pirates across the front, blue shoulders, and the blue numbers with the golden trim. Roseau in their home greens, white helmets, and the white stripes, white numbers and white Roseau across the front with the Ram logo on there as well. Pirates moving left to right to start this game. And face-off won by the Rams. It'll be taken by Beckhammer. And let's see what the Rams can do on offense. Jay Reese immediately applying some pressure. Tripping up for Bodenhammer, taken away by Garrett Fisher. He'll work his way around. Well, he looked to send it in deep, and he had it taken away. Big hit by Jay Reese. Fisher comes back for it, chips it through. It's going to roll all the way to George Johnson, who will make the save. Covers it up, 19 seconds in. Next face-off, Pirates get it. Fisher fires, Johnson kick save. Roseau trying to get it out, kept in the zone by Ecker. Back to Fisher, looking for Reese. Nice pass, Reese just wide. And we've got Garrett Fisher's mom just to my right side, and she thought that was a goal easily. Did not go. Jay Reese still applying some pressure, takes a hit though. So moving back the other way will be Roseau. Wide open, Anton Clint trying to center one. Backside shot, nice block by Grayson Ecker. And Garrett Fisher will take and move it up to Ecker. Stays on side, had the puck knocked out, finds Jay Reese, makes a dangle. Jay Reese can't get the shot off. Liam Larson who comes flying off. And the Pirates in the midst of a change. Rose trying to go back the other way. It's broken up by Gavin Aukus. Shot glove save by Brady Chandler. As Anton Clint took another shot, and he'll now come off for his first change. Brady Chandler's had some of his best performances against AA teams this year. Let's see if that continues. Roseau tracks it down. Chip it through the slot and almost getting there. Or that one was Abram Waggy. Pressure on from Gavinakis. This second line scored a lot against Park Rapids. They're going to need to put some more scoring against these high teams like this. Here comes a shot glove save by Brady Chandler. Face off back to the Rams. Firing another one. Chandler knocks that away all the way down to the corner. Tate Hamry trying to track it down. Kept alive by the Rams. Waggy trying to weave it back through toward Jude Whitrock. Now the Pirates look to get it out with Hamry. Liam Larson. That is out of the zone. Roseau's offsides. They had to avoid that. Up ahead, Larson a bit too far for him. He did deflect it, but they're going to say no. They're going to say there is icing. He'll go back the other way. Top line back out there. Second line of defense started today. Cody Demmer and Grant Funk. Jay Reese trying to get it back toward Ecker. Roseau's got it. Oh, a turnover. Garrett Fisher all alone, but he couldn't get it on his stick. Ecker found it. It's still loose. Kicks back out. Ecker tries it. Score! Grayson Ecker. And then Jay Reese falls on the goalie stick, and everybody takes a tumble. Oh, no. And Ecker is still down. Oh, what a crazy moment that just happened there. It was a scramble in front. It's a 1-0 Pirate lead. I hope everybody's all right. Ecker is going to slowly work his shoulder out and go right back to the bench. Gets that goal. At what price? So Ecker gets the goal on a rebound. Fisher and Reese get assists on that. And Ecker is going to go try and stretch that shoulder out, and he'll go back in the alleyway here and try and stay loose. So George Johnson lost his stick, and it got whacked out in front. And so while everybody was celebrating, Jay Reese comes over, trips on the stick, and takes everybody out with him. And unfortunately, Grayson Ecker, the captain of that top line, shaken up in the process. He's going to sit down on the bench behind everybody. He got a quick look from Dr. Biermeyer on the bench. Roseau going to try and bounce back from an early deficit here. Work it out up ahead. Moving with Tyler George. He's a very talented young man. Here's Funk over to Liam Larson. And Ecker is going to stand back up and join his teammates. Is he going to go back on the ice for the shift is the next question. Fisher is out there. He'll move it up ahead. George. And it's out of the zone. Garrett Fisher with some more pressure. And Ecker will not go on the ice yet. Dylan Larson will be the center on this top line. See how long Ecker waits before he gets back out there. He had missed one game this year with shoulder issues, and so that's been a bit of a recurring thing that he's been fighting with throughout the year. Here comes Garrett Fisher working with Dylan Larson. Fisher will fire a shot just wide. Bounce all the way out, Isaiah Donarski. Down low, Larson was down there with Reese. It's back to Roseau. Beck Hammer trying to get it out. Reese takes it away, makes a dangle. Jay Reese, that just goes wide. Dylan Larson got in front of that as well. Ecker's now going to go back to the locker room almost. We'll keep an eye on that. Here comes Fisher. He'll fire again. Save made by Johnson up into the netting and out of play. Already a bit of chaos happening here with 13:11 to go. You never want to see anybody get hurt in any context on one of the craziest fluke plays that someone gave her. It wasn't even during the play. It was during a celebration where the goalie's stick tripped everybody and sent everybody down, and Coach Hardy is now going to go back and take a look at Ecker. Here's Reese finding that one near the net. Johnson will whack it away. So Dylan Larson, the sophomore, going to be out here with this top line because they don't want to break up the second line. This is what he did when Ecker was out of the lineup earlier this year. Here comes Roseau back the other way. Shot, save Chandler. He can't freeze it, but it's whacked back out. And Garrett Fisher is going to push with Jay Reese, but he overskated the puck. Taken back in onside by Jude Whitrock. Roseau trying to send it back in, but Jay Reese will track it down. Gavinakis will come out there for Larson. Chandler will come out and dive on the puck outside of the crease. So that top line will stay with Liam, Mason Reitmeyer, and Gavinakis. Chardy back on the bench. Ecker is not. This one popped up. It will go all the way back down and around. And it's taken away by Mason Reitmeyer, working with Liam Larson. Reitmeyer gonna fire one, and Johnson with the save. Does not allow a rebound, is what Larson was there and waiting for. I'll bring it back up top. Demera. Knocked down Liam Larson, will send it back in deep. No icing. Tracked down by Liam Johnson, senior. Ecker's back out of the locker room now. A little training room down there. Here comes a shot. Chandler kicks that away. And he's going to grab his gloves and stick. I think he's going to get ready to get back out on the ice. So that's a bit of a good break. Going to miss about half the period, but he's back and waiting. Here comes Garrett Fisher. Fisher will fire, get blocked. Dylan Larson still out there with this top line. He's sent in deep. Both officials went down on that. Roseau going to try and work it out of the zone. 8-5 shots on goal in favor of the Pirates. Donarski will go back down to Reese. Reese trying to chip it in towards Garrett Fisher. Fisher with Larson down low. He'll be sent in deep and tracked down by Beckhammer. Here comes Roseau back the other way. Full pursuit. Nice breakup by Tate Hamry. Oh, okay, we'll split that defense with Bodenhammer. They'll wrap this one around. Roseau going to try and even this issue, but that goes right through. Back up to the point. Shot save made by Chandler. Donarski with a nice dangle to get it out of the way. Up ahead. Oh, just a bit behind. Trying to get that pass. Liam Larson will come back out onto the ice. We're at 10:45 to go, first period. 1-0 Pirates with the lead. On a goal of 2:08 by Grayson Ecker. Was assisted by Garrett Fisher, and Jay Reese got hurt on the celebration. He's now back out of the training room with his helmet on. Now we'll see when they get him back on the ice. Fight for the draw and whacking it around the boards. Centering pass, bit too far. Liam Larson deflected that. Send near the net, deflection. Chandler saves and whacks it back out to Hamry. We'll send it outside, and Gavinakis is going to try and get there first. Can't quite. And they're going to say offside, and Akis thought he got back in time. Answer is no on that. Was frustrated. So face-off will come outside the blue line. Nearly turned over by Roseau initially. I'll bring it back out. Move it in with Woggy. Woggy turning around the outside of Funk. Funk's got it back out of the zone. Deflected by Roseau, no icing. Up ahead, pass a bit too far. Cody Demro will go out and get it. Grayson Ecker's coming back out onto the ice. He missed about half the period. And he is back, so good that he's okay. Maybe he'll add another one to the tally. Kept in the zone by Jay Reese. It's loose. Fisher going to try and get there. No dice on that. It bounces back again. Roseau having some trouble getting it out of their own zone here. And the Pirates are being relentless, but they haven't gotten a shot on goal in a few minutes. Reese will wrap it around the boards. Roseau will track it down. Liam Johnson. That gets out. Roseau trying to push. Grant Funk says no. Send it back in. Roseau going to try again. That's deflected by Ecker. It'll find Woggy. Taken away by Grant Funk. 1-0 Pirates, 9 minutes to go. Fisher can't quite get to that puck. It's right back to Ecker. They're offside. $8:58 to go. Here's Roseau, going to spin this one out. Look to make a move around Tate Hammery. That's Tanner Paulson. Taken away by Hal Brelenton. And working it down low now is Ethan DeVille. Around to Grant Funk. That's Isaiah Donarski. Halfway through first period of play. 1-0 Pirates with the lead. Roseau trying to answer back. Come all the way around Mason Reitmeyer. Turned it over. Opportunity now for the Rams, but there isn't much there. Good help by the Pirate defense. Down low. Wanted to center it. There was nothing there for Brelenton. Bring back up top of the key. Liam Johnson, that's near the net. Chandler with the save. Funk off the draw, trying to get up to Ecker. Roseau keeping it in the zone. Turn that over, chip it up ahead. Garrett Fisher, that's a great pass from Funk. Fisher's gonna get there, backhand save made by Johnson. That was a beautiful pass from Grant Funk. Almost one of the highest level plays, and the net has come off. Last 5 shots on goal have come from Roseau. But the Pirates had the lead. Roseau winning the draw and try and take it out on their own, and they'll succeed with Taden Peterson. He'll keep it going, onside, dump it off, shot, kick save, Chandler into the netting. Hermanton Clint. Face off right through the crease. Reitmeyer looking for Demera. Wrap this one around. Whacking at it is Gavinakis. Reitmeyer up to Liam Larson. He couldn't quite keep it on his stick. He'll provide pursuit. Clint will move it down, and here comes Neville. Broke it up from Tyler George. Spin around, it's loose in front. Can Rose get a shot off? No, whacked out by Grant Funk. Back up top, shot glove save by Brady Chandler. Now the Pirate offense got to think of something to spark it a bit here. And Dylan Larson is now back out there with the top line, and Ecker is back in the training room again. He gave it a shot after getting his shoulder banged up, and he's now back in the training room. We'll keep you updated on that. We'll see if he does try and come back again, but now Dylan Larson going to center this top line, make a great pass to Reese, who will feed it out to Fisher. Garrett Fisher, full speed ahead, backing in. Garrett Fisher almost had that one. That was a pretty play. Knocked out of the zone by Roseau. Here they come again. Jude Whitrock through the crease. Fisher to Dylan Larson. Larson back to Fisher. Fisher trying to spin around the defense. Not quite going to get to the puck. Out. And Whitrock going to try and center one to Narski. And it bounces back out to Roseau. Tracked down by Tanner Paulson. Up top. Shot glove save by Brady Chandler with the stick of Abram Waggy in his way. .6:04 to go, first period. Last 8 shots on goal, have come from Roseau. And Ecker's presence might begin to be a bit sorely missed. That was almost offsides on Roseau. They'll send it down. Cody Demra. Reitmeyer couldn't keep it on his stick. Here comes a shot. Chandler saves it, pops up into the air. Liam Larson trying to find Reitmeyer just a bit out in front. Oh, a bit of a whiff, but not able to track that down. Taden Peterson got lucky there. Now it's turned over. Gavanakis. Larson comes over to try and help. Kept alive. Mason Reitmeyer fires. Kick save. George Johnson. Get another shot on goal for the Pirates there. 5.5 to go. And he'll come back outside. Demera. Nakis will send it in deep. Takes a weird bounce and goes all the way down. Octors are again home back towards Zecker on the move and splitting through everybody goes Hal Brelenthien, but he couldn't get the puck on net. Delayed penalty upcoming against the Pirates. Might have gotten tripped up. So 6-on-5 for Roseau. 5 minutes to go, first period. A shot, and Chandler able to make that stop through a screen. Ecker is now back out of the locker room without his jersey and his pads, but he's putting a helmet on. He's got an ice pack on his shoulder. I wonder if that's a sign that he might be done or just at least done for the period. Power play for Roseau. On a holding penalty on Grant Funk. Roseau going to try and even the issue. Wagyu, that is Clint moving down low. Trying to get it out to Bodenhammer. George. Clint. Clint to Waggy. Waggy, he'll move it over. Whitrock. Back to Waggy. Waggy, cross ice. Up top, here's a shot just wide on that attempt from Waggy off a feed from Bodenhammer. Down low, taken back again by George. George lost it. It's still going to roll back out. Pirates can't clear it. George gets it back. Move it over Whitrock. Whitrock to George. George with Reese in front of him. George moving in. George wants to center. Gets cut off by Donarski. Back outside Bodenhammer. Back to George in the corner. George to Hammer. Hammer save. Brady Chandler. Face off back outside. Second power play unit on there. Neville. Over to Tanner Paulson. Back out. Neville. Shot. Blocked. Hawkins tried to clear it. Kept in the zone. And they'll wrap this one around. Pirates trying to get there. Tate Hammery. Fighting for it. Here comes Liam Larson. Loose outside. Opportunity now for the Rams. Taden Peterson. Oh, how did that not go in? Spinning around. It's still out. Oh, man. That was a great look for the Rams. Here's another shot. It's loose. And score! Nobody saw it that time except for Ethan Neville. And on the power play, Roseau ties it at 1. Now the Pirate penalty kill, which in the month of January has had its problems, allows another goal. And here's Dylan Larson winning that top line over to Reese, backhand wide. Heath Bauer got the assist on that. Pirates trying again. Jay Reese was over there. And Roseau will get this one out. 17-9 shots on goal. Roseau leads that in the first period. That pops up over the net. 2:45 to go first period. We're tied at 1. Here comes Jay Reese with Garrett Fisher. Grayson Eckers currently out with a shoulder injury. Fisher, spinorama, and that's save by George. His 9th of the period. Oh, now Roseau with some numbers, taking off, full head of steam, and the pass is broken up by Funk, and Chandler stops the puck. Diving was Grant Funk to break up that play. Roseau now, dump it off. Here's a chance! Save made by Chandler. Got hit by Woggy. Whistle blows. I think the official blew the whistle because Chandler got a bit of a bump. Right, Meyer. Trying to clear it, can't. Bauer had that broken up. Neville, who scored that first goal, had it turned over. Here comes Liam Larson taking off. Liam Larson wide. And it'll go back out to Hawkins. He can't keep it in the zone. 2 minutes to go, first period. Had a little bit of everything in it. We're tied at 1. Back out to center ice. So knock it down. They'll fire one deep, Will Roseau, and then home play it again. Hamry trying to clear it, got sandwiched by a couple of Rams. They turn it over, centering pass, swing and a miss. Then the puck bounces back towards Tate Hamry, and he'll move. Hamry, big muscle, just fighting through all the way down below the net. And a hook upcoming. And what a job by Tate Hamry to draw that penalty. Face off. That's power play unit has 3 defensemen out there with Donarski, Funk, and Hamry with no Ecker. Reese down low, waiting behind the net. Puck got deflected. Fisher trying to keep it in the zone. It's back to Reese. Reese fires tall. Donarski, oh, just missed trying to bank it in with a backhand. And Fisher keeps in the zone briefly. Roseau will clear. 1 minute remaining in the first period. We're tied at 1, and that one deflects near through the crease. Still trying to fight through it. Donarski will take it out, try and push it up ahead. Here comes Isaiah. Isaiah to Grant Funk. Funk will fire wide. Jay Reese will track it down and can't keep it in the zone, and now a shorthanded opportunity, but Clint just chooses to clear. On the move with 30 seconds to go in the period, Jay Reese. I'll wrap this one around. And it's taking a circle, and he tried to dump it to Reitmeyer, who kept it in the zone briefly, but then Roseau clears. So maybe 20 seconds. Bit of a last gas. Now they got to get this one out. So Reese went down. Garrett Fisher, he's got it. Working with Grant Funk in a 2-on-2. Final seconds of the first period. Fisher trying to chip it around the defense. Got to get a shot off. Back outside, Demera! And a whistle blows with 0.9 seconds remaining. So the Pirates will have 29 seconds of power play. When the second period begins. Well, we're tied at 1 after 1. On a period where Brady Chandler had to make 18 saves. Compared to just George Johnson's 9. We end up knotted up at 1 apiece, and the Pirates are down a man on their top line. We'll continue to keep you updated on that with updates we do have. It is a 1-1 game. The end of the first period of play. The Pirates are hanging around their bench for a little bit here. I think we're going to have a little mini scrimmage. Yeah, we do. The second-year mites are now coming out, and all the Pirates love these guys. Garrett Fisher giving them all fist bumps. Awesome. We'll show you about a minute of this before we go to break here. These are second-year mites. Had to get the smaller nets out. And Grayson Eckers getting his jersey back on here. I think he might come out and join the club. We'll see if he does play in the second period and beyond. These second-year mites, these are your Pirate future. They all could skate better than me. Let's get a goal on the board. Oh, just missed. In zone of the walls, blue going far side, white going near side. Once we get a goal, we'll cut to break. Oh, just behind. I'll keep everything in the zone. Tegan Johnson sliding over there as if he's a goalie trying to block them. They've got sweet designs on their sticks. And now we're going to get, whoa, it's a nice defensive play. And some good defense for the future of the Pirates. Now it's one loose outside. Oh, and White's going to take off with it. And no, he missed the net. Oh, brutal. What goes out of play? Shockman going to keep it in. Einbang went around. Grant Funk is there. He'll keep that in play. All the coaches and players is hanging out and watching this, and a blast for all of them too. Here comes blue. Now a couple players fall down, and White get a goal. No. Everybody falls. Liam Larson nearly stole the puck. White will try. Missed the net again. Someone's got to put it in the net. They have 3 minutes left. Go all the way down the second year. White. White's taken by blue behind the net. Falling down on the red line. Outside. There we go. We finally got a goal. Halfway through. Second year mites out here. First intermission. We'll take a break now, and we'll be back on KROX TV for your first period intermission, scoring and stats, and everything else you need to know right after this.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech, theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
We're in the first intermission report here at the Crookston Sports Center. We're tied at 1 in a period that had some good moments and some bad moments for the Pirates, and not just in the scoreboard. They were outshot 19-10. Brady Chandler put together a very solid first period in net, only allowing one of those 19 shots by him. Big story came early in the period. 2:08 was the first goal. Grayson Ecker. He scored a goal from Garrett Fisher and Jay Reese whacking a rebound, and then I've never seen this before. As they were getting in their little huddle to celebrate the goal, the goalie George Johnson's stick came sliding out near that. Jay Reese was moving to the pile to celebrate with his hands up in the air. He didn't see it. He slips on the stick and takes everybody in that pile out, so it became a dog pile. And Grayson Ecker, the man who scored that goal, became worse for wear on that, fell very hard on his left shoulder, and only played one more shift in the remainder of that period, and ended that period with his jersey off, pads off, and his and an ice pack on his shoulder. So we'll see if he does come back. He has missed one game this year with a shoulder injury. We hope it's not anything that's been re-injured. Of course, this team has honestly been pretty okay when it comes to health-related things. It hasn't been, the worst. They haven't had a lot of injuries this year. Of course, Rowan Benoit, their big one, out. Hopefully they get him back. They want to get him back for the playoff run. That's their goal, so they can play 3 complete lines. But at the moment, he's still out. And Ecker's only missed one game, and besides that, they haven't been hit with sickness. They haven't hit with any significant injuries. We're hoping that there isn't one here. Roseau was able to answer back on the power play at 13:43. Ethan Neville scored from Heath Bauer on the power play after a hooking penalty, and that made it a 1-1 game, which is where we stand right now. In goalie saves, as mentioned, Brady Chandler had 18 saves on 19 shots faced. George Johnson had 9 saves on 10 shots faced. And that's how things look here as we are in our intermission report. Had a little second-year mites scrimmage, 5 minutes there, which was a lot of fun. Everybody's buying their chuck-a-pucks for the second intermission. And they've got a good game on their hands so far, but we'll see what the Pirates do come the second period. Of course, the Dr. Biermeyer, he's still out and working. I think they're still trying to see what they can do. It's always a little question mark when you're so close to tournament time, just a couple of weeks away. You don't want any significant damage to happen, especially to a member of the Pirate top line. Never want to see injuries happen to anybody, but the way this season has gone for the Pirates, if anybody at the top line is out, that could cause some really significant problems. So we'll keep you updated and hope that Grayson Ecker is going to be okay. We'll take a break for now, though. We'll come back with our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Give you a couple updates on Pirate basketball over on KROX Radio. If you're not tuned into that, be sure you are. KROX TV has you covered for that one as well. We'll update you on that right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big. With
without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
Looking for some family fun? Come to Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Sizzling hot, made-to-order pizza with all your favorite toppings. Cool off with our delicious hand-scooped ice cream. So many flavors and so much fun. And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
Good times to be together. Happy Joe's.
Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Couple updates out from the Crookston High School Gymnasium. C Squad and JV are all done in that game against Thief River Falls. Crookston won the C Squad 61-48. Thief River Falls won the JV 57-24. So radical difference between those two. Varsity just about to get underway on both KROX Radio and KROX TV. Zamboni's making his way back into the garage. Let's do some boys basketball scores. Frazee beat Monaga 70-54. And Henning in front of Norman County Eastview and hit it all, not by much though, 41-34. Red Lake County, they are taking it to Stephen Argyle early, 23-10. Pelican Rapids in front of Ada Borup West, 36-19 into the first half. As is Fertile Beltrami over Monoman Waban, 42-26. Good result there. East Grand Forks beat War Road 65-58 today. Good close game and basketball there. And that might be all we have on the boys' side. Yes, it is. Girls. What do we have on the girls' basketball scene? Lake Park Audubon, they beat Foston 59-36. Climax Fishers in front of Winnemac 18-12 right now. Walker Hackensack Igley in front of Monoman Waban 19-16. Fertile Beltrami in front of Badger Greenbush Middle River 18-16. And Wandina Deer Creek beating New York Mills 42-22 at the moment. That's all single A, double A. No, not much else we can bear up. Perham, they're in front of Pelican Rapids, 23-22. Close game there. Barnesville in front of Park Rapids area, 19-10. And Dilworth Linton Felton is shutting out Hawley, 11-0 in the first few minutes of that one. And the Minnesota Wild, they're taking on the Chicago Blackhawks tonight. Wild only have 5 more games, including this one, before the 3-week Olympic break. And the Wild are currently down 2-0 at the end of the first period of play. 2 goals scored for the Blackhawks. Taro Teravainen and Ryan Donato scored on Jesper Wallstedt, the goaltender for the Wild tonight. Lots of good hockey games, including the very surprising Buffalo Sabres, who are 3rd in the Atlantic for no reason at all. They should be at the bottom. They're not. And they're beating Toronto. That's insane. That's the story that I wanted to see. Of course, my Blue Jackets got postponed. Yeah, the NHL postponed a game due to weather. My hometown, Columbus, Ohio, over a foot of snow, 1/4 inch of ice accumulation. With that big, heavy snowstorm, there's more cold air coming down there. In fact, this weekend, it's expected to be 30 degrees colder in Tennessee than here. Think about that for just a second. Tennessee's going to have a temperature around 5 below in Memphis. And we're going to have 25 degrees on Saturday is what's forecasted. That is hilarious. I'm thumbs up, but also that's in an area where they are very much not built for winter. And so 5 inches of snow in areas like Alabama and Mississippi is really detrimental. You add a bunch of ice and a foot of that and 10 below temperatures. That is not the area you want that to happen. So obviously best wishes to everybody who's out there and trying to make ends meet. Speaking of out there, Grayson Ecker's back out there. He missed most of the first period after scoring that goal. He's got his stick, he's got everything, and he will start on the ice for this second period, which is a great sign. Of course, he did one shift during the middle of the first period after getting hurt and then was out for the remainder of it, and so we'll see how long he can last in this period. Obviously, you hope for the best. Pirates have 29 seconds on the power play to start this second period. Can they take advantage of that and take a 2-1 lead on the Rams? We are going to find out together. Face-off coming. Pirates win the draw. Tate Hamry to Garrett Fisher. Fisher going to bang it off the boards. Now fight for it. Roseau's got the puck. Anton Clint back up top. Going to try and wrap it around in deep, where Bowden Hammer is. And Tate Hamry's got it behind net. Penalty over. Hamry just pushing forward. Tate Hamry now to Ecker. Ecker just leaves it for him. Hamry with a bullet, but it missed the net. Hamry with Ecker working down low. Ecker's going to go down and get it and just whack it away. Doesn't look 100%, but he's out there and playing. Great sign, great kid he is. Up ahead, Roseau's going to ice the puck here. 56 seconds gone by. He does. Looks like Ecker's going to stay with the guys, though, so he'll get back on the ice. Played through it. Here's Liam Larson. Fire. Save made by Johnson. Rebound. Comes back out. Taken, kept in the zone by Grant Funk. And now the Rams will move it. They're offsides, though. George Johnson and Brady Chandler, the two goalies here today. Not sure if they can beat the goalie duel we had in the girls' game yesterday, which went 2-1 in overtime. Roseau wins the draw. Poor pass. So they've got to work it back. The pressure from this Pirate second line. Move it up to Bauer. That bounces beyond Gavin Akis. Roseau going to try and send it in deep, and Akis will put it deep the other way. Good play by Gavin. Wrapped around. Reitmeyer trying to keep it in the zone. Does so initially. Woggy's now got it for the Rams. Couple hits on Whitrock. Finds Mason Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer into the zone. Offsides, though. Larson was a bit out in front of that. Face off to the Rams. Up, Garrett Fisher's got it. Set it in deep. Pirates back on side. Jay Reese going to chase it down. Garrett Fisher down there. Rams have got it back again. Try to get it out of the zone. And they do. Donarski will just fire it in deep. Tracked down by the Rams. Just over 2 minutes gone by. Second period. Tied at 1. Tipped up ahead. That's knocked down. Kept in the zone by Jay Reese. Fisher and Ecker, they're going to try and help. Reese back out to the point, Donarski. Donarski bouncing one. Ecker down there trying to fight for it. One back by Nebo. And they'll keep Ecker away from trying to lay any hits. Hamry keeps it in the zone. Lays a hit, now keeps going, lays another hit. Puck bounces to Garrett Fisher. Akis now on for Ecker. Fisher trying to bounce one towards Reese. Reese up top beyond Donarski. Go all the way out. Hamry's got to turn on the Jets. Here comes a flying Ram. And both Ram, that player that time was Mac Mertens, the senior. Turned on the speed. Here's Hamry. Hamry all the way down, and that's icing. Bit of a delayed call, but icing nonetheless. Rams off the draw, took a shot at Brady Chandler. Makes his 20th save of the day. Hayes-off back up top. Rams trying to take the lead. George. Work down low, centering pass broken up. Funk was there. George working with Bodenhammer. Now here's Clint. Clint with Beckhammer and Liam Johnson. Out of the zone. He'll be tracked down by Bodenhammer. Boden to Beck. Beck making a move. Beckhammer got hit by Akis. Funk over there as well to try and help. Goes down low to Boden. Bodenhammer. Up Liam Johnson. That's blocked. Nice stick by Liam Larson. Demeraux trying to get it out. He can't. Kept in the zone by George. George moving in. Trying to get it back to the stick of Bodenhammer. Spin it in deep. Bodenhammer's got it again. Short side. Fighting in front with Chandler. Larson was just waiting with it in the crease. Trying to work it out. Clint takes it back. Fires a shot. Save made by Chandler. Back out to the corner. Larson might have got a little lucky. Kept in the zone. Shot save made by Chandler. Back out to Reitmeyer. Trying to clear it. No dice. Beckhammer. And another save. Coming over now is Taden Peterson. Keeps it in the zone. George. George in the slot. George move. George. That save made by Chandler. And it pops up into the netting and out of play. Great little sequence there for Brady. Kind of got a little bit left out to dry. But it ends up working out okay. Stays 1-1. Roseau trying to work it in again. With Bauer down there. I'll move it out. Here comes Reese. And back toward Hamry. Collision with everybody around there. Coming out is Roseau again. Donarski breaks that up. Grayson Ecker back there. Turns it over. Open look and tried to bank a little shot pass. Ecker knocked that away. A smart idea, just wasn't quite executed the way Roseau wanted it to be. Up top, deflection. Chandler's right over there as Whitrock tried to bank it in. They'll work back in the corner. Up top shot. Whitrock, that just goes through the crease. Up top to the point. Kept in the zone by Neville, the goal scorer for the Rams. Down low, Bauer. He had the assist on that goal. Work it up, Taden Peterson. Then down low again. Cross-ice pass, not able to keep it on his stick. Right back out, trying to help is Tanner Paulson, but it goes behind him. Woggy's got it down low. Reese can't cut that off. Reese now falls. Pirates are really on the back foot here. Chipped in. And here's a turnover. Donarski's going to track this down. This top line wants to get off the ice. Oh, another turnover. Whacked out of the zone. Taken by Grayson Ecker. He's working with Garrett Fisher. Ecker shot save. Popped way in the air by George Johnson. Pirates trying to change. Roseau going to try and take advantage of that. Tanner Paulson gets cut off by Grant Funk. Funk up ahead. Little hits from Liam Larson. Puck pinned along the boards. Funk gets it out. We'll move it up. Looking for Gavin Akis. Finds Mason Reitmeyer. Centering pass. Larson just missed. Banking that one in. And the Rams will come back the other way. Send one on net. Chandler will make the stop, and he'll just slide over and choose to cover it with 10:06 to go. Trying to play as easy and smooth as he possibly can. Shot goes into the netting immediately off the draw. Hawkins to take the draw against Bowden Hammer. Pirates get it out of the zone too far, though, icing. 9:54 to go, second period. Reese now to take the draw. Dylan Larson is now out there with the top line again, with Fisher and Reese. Ecker's still on the bench. Pirates want a penalty. They're not going to get one. Ecker fighting through a shoulder injury he got while celebrating his goal he scored to make it 1-0. Roseau coming back the other way. George, nice pass, but missed the shot. Clint had a great look and whiffed on it. Here comes Reese trying to find Fisher, turned over by the Rams. Back here is Clint. Clint down the corner, wants to center it. He does, too far. Roseau will track it down, 9 minutes to go, second period. Turned over, Reese, no, and sliding in was Dylan Larson to try and make something happen. Now Reese has got it, Fisher save on George Johnson. Just the second shot on goal the Pirates have all period. Roseau will get it out. That's touched by a high stick. And Roseau didn't want to play it, but they do. Cody Demera trying to get it out. Does so, Pirates changing. Dylan Larson will come back to the bench. Rest of the top line is going to come back. Hamry. Send that in, ice the puck with 8:23 to go. Over halfway through this second period of play. Fight for the draw, Liam Larson spinning it around, trying to get it out, can't. Here comes Woggy, Woggy blocked. Isaiah Donarski and Tate Hamry are both there. Hamry trying to get it out, can't, down low. Donarski kind of whiffs on that. Whitrock and Woggy down there to try and get it for the Rams. Here comes a shot, Chandler kicks that away. A little push from Hamry down low, not going to call that. Woggy. Down to Bauer. Bauer fighting with Akis. Pirates just trying to get this out of the zone. Whitrock's now got it. Cross ice pass up top. Woggy. There's somebody falling down in the crease. And Akis trying to whack it out of the zone. Bounces right back to Narski. Will try the other way. Liam Larson's over there, but kept in the zone by the Rams. Another one near the net. Save made. Rebound loose. Rebound again. Sue stops by Chandler, and it's out of the zone. And work by Brady Chandler, who has been on point today. Here comes Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer, Ecker back on the ice. Here he comes. Ecker, nice dangle. Ecker to Fisher, and a huge collision as George Johnson made the stop. And the official talking to Fisher while he's on the ground. Tried to bang it in short side, and there's no penalties for that. It's just a clean attempt. Just a big collision at the end of it. Here's Fisher off the draw. Score! Garrett Fisher, a missile, 2-1. He didn't get the first time, but he blisters it in that time. Here comes Reese. Ecker with the assist, similar goal that Fisher scored yesterday, just shooting off the draw. And it worked again. Pirates back in front. Roseau wants to answer. George. Reese trying to lay a hit. Fisher out to Ecker. Ecker back on side. Weaving through traffic. Centers. That gets blocked. Trying to find Fisher. Reese tries again. Back out to Funk. Funk fires. And a hop high save for George Johnson with 6:23 to go. Face-off won by the Rams. On the back foot here. Nice work by Liam Larson. Keeps that one in the zone. He's got it back. Trying to send it to Reitmeyer. Got broken up. Larson trying to get back on the puck. Great work, physicality there for Liam Larson. Rams coming back the other way. Way up in front. Onside here comes a shot from Whitrock. Too tall. Bauer over there, looking for Taden Peterson. He's got it. He fires. Save by Brady Chandler. .5:48 to go, 27-14 shots on goal in favor of the Rams. The Pirates have the lead. Trying to get it out. Up top, down low, backhand, glove save for Brady Chandler. That'll flick and he'll make the catch. We have a score update for you out of the Pirates. The Pirates are 0-12. They're taking on the 7-6 Thief River Falls Prowlers, and they have a 15-point lead. Pirates up 32-17 at the half. That is huge. We'll see if we're going to hope and pray that they keep that lead in the second half, but that would be an amazing first win of the year for the Pirates if they can take down Thief River Falls. Here we have 5:15 to go. Man, that would be awesome if they can get that win. Here's Tate Hamry. Trying to find Reese. He's looking for Fisher. Gets taken away by Bowden Hammer. It's back down to the zone. Jay Reese takes it away. And he had it knocked away from him. Him and George have been fighting all game. Here comes Clint. Anson Clint fire. That was tipped by Tate Hamry into the netting and out of play. Face off to the left of Brady Chandler. Trying to weave through traffic. Keeping the puck in the zone is Mason Reitmeyer. Liam Larson fires, blocked. Getting in front of that one was Beckhammer. And the Rams will look to get it out of the zone. They do. There was a huge hit away from the play. The Rams have a player still down. It's a delayed penalty. Goalie is going to come off the ice. And just now getting up is Hal Brelanthin. So an interference call. Reitmeyer to the box. And the second Roseau power play. They're 1 for 1 on it. Here's Woggy. Woggy. Whitrock. Whitrock to Woggy. Woggy top of the key back to Whitrock. Whitrock waiting. Doesn't like it. Back to Woggy. Woggy to Whitrock. Whitrock is going to Woggy again. No, he's going down to the corner. Back to Woggy. Up at the top of the key. He'll move it to Clint. Clint down low. Spodenhammer. Wrap around. Shot just wide. That was a good look. Trying to set up Clint. Back out to Whitrock. Back to Clint again. He'll fire. Tipped behind the net. Scrum for it. George couldn't get there. Funk does. Out of the zone. Brady Chandler. He has 27 saves. Here comes George again. George broken up by Cody Demera. It's whacked down low. George again wants the center. Flicks it, trying to bank it off of Grant Funk. Kept in the zone. Shot save made by Chandler. Can't cover. Back out to Woggy. Woggy. Clint tries. Block. Woggy fakes the shot. Whitrock. Back to Woggy again. 55 seconds on the penalty. Approaching 3 minutes to go in the period. Little flick. Clint's got it. Tries to go behind the net. Just missed that. Wrap it around. Taken back by Whitrock. Waiting and waiting. Just going to use the patience game. Whitrock. Nice pass. Here comes Clint wide. And it'll go right back out to the captain, Whitrock. He'll move in and dump it back to Woggy. Woggy to Whitrock. Whitrock wants to shoot, does, and a save by Brady Chandler. And Demera didn't like that George is poking at it, and some extra pushing and shoving. Wide for the draw. Taken by down in the corner. Here's Bauer. This is the second power play unit that got the power play goal. Neville, the goal scorer. Banging down, Bauer's got it. They got to be somewhat aggressive here if they want to get a shot before it's over. That gets deflected. Back down behind the net. They want a center. They still want a center. Doesn't have it. Back up top, Peterson. Move it to Neville. Neville waits, back to Peterson. Penalty over now, so it's 5-on-5 if they do score here. Here comes Mason Reitmeyer, and over skating out of the zone. Nice kill by the Pirates. 2 minutes to go in the period. Move it up, it'll roll down behind George Johnson. Tracked down, shot by Reitmeyer, missed the net. Hawkes. Flick it over, Liam Larson. Larson bouncing one near Hamry. He'll pull away from it. Roseau has been dominating in shots on goal, but Chandler has 30 saves right now. He might need to make a couple more before this period ends. George up top. Neville. He'll send it in deep. Bodenhammer's there. Move it back. Tatum Peterson. He'll fire. Nearly tapped in by George. He'll wait behind the net. Move it to Clint. Clint to George. George back to Clint down in the corner. Move it up top, Neville. Neville fires one near the net. Knocked down. That's not a high stick. Taken back by Donarski. High off the glass. Deflected, and it finds Garrett Fisher. Garrett Fisher one-on-one. Fisher weaving. Shot and a save. That's a beauty for George Johnson. .2 seconds remaining. Face off out to Funk. Funk will fire. That gets blocked. Cody Demera can't keep it in the zone. Roseau trying to push it up ahead to Bauer. And he'll go all the way to the other side of the ice. Whacked in by Roseau. Tracked down by Grant Funk. Pirates clinging to a 2-1 lead. That's a nice pass to Ecker. Trying to find Fisher, though. Didn't have enough on it. Move it in, Bauer. Bauer will jump it off to Whitrock. Whitrock trying to find Bauer again. Ecker's got it. Try to find Fisher. No dice. 20 seconds to go in the period. Finds a slot. Save made on a good look for Whitrock. Chandler makes his 31st save. Fisher up to Ecker. Ecker weaving through traffic. Grayson Ecker too tall with under 10 seconds to go in the period. He's got it back again. Can't keep it in the zone, and Roseau just whack it down ice. And the second period, I believe, will come to an end unless they want to do no, they will not. They will not do the icing. Probably happened with 0.3 of a second left, but the clock didn't stop in time. And it is 2-1 at the end of the second period, and the Pirates, 1 goal in each period. Doing their best to just hang tough. They only had 5 shots on goal in that period. But it goes the way of the Pirates on the scoreboard, and it has smiles on the faces of these Pirate players as Coach Hardy will walk them off the ice, and they'll get ready for the chuck-a-puck here. And all the kids and everybody else who wants to buy a puck and support the Pirate hockey program, fire them away and see if they can get lucky. And get into the center blue circle. Still a conversation being had at the scorers table. Oh, we're going to have something here first. Before that, we got some kids back out here. Cool little honor there. Kids competing in the 10,000 shot challenge. And their attempt at consistent practice and constant work ethic and just getting better as an athlete and as a person, as a young player, young athlete. Very, very cool indeed. So now they'll get ready for chuck-a-puck here. And we'll be ready to take a break. Pirates have a 2-1 lead through 2 periods on KROX TV.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Second period over. Had that little ceremony for everybody who completed the 10,000 shot challenge. And now we're waiting the third period of play to get underway. Pirates, they have a 2-1 advantage as they continue to try and push to get a win here. Update over at the Crookston High School Gymnasium. Pirates had a 32-17 lead over Thief River Falls at the end of the first half. First 4 minutes, Prowlers have gone on an 11-2 run, but the lead stays for the Pirates right now, 34-28. You can watch that on KROX TV or listen to it on KROX Radio. Pirates are 0-12, looking for their first win on the year. Thief River Falls is 7-6. Other boys basketball scores I can pass along to you. Frazee beat Monaga 70-54. Let's jump ahead and do our scoreboard update now here, brought to you by Draft Sports Bar and Grill. Henning beat Norman County East and Hitterdall 70-60. Sacred Heart in front of Clearbrook Gonvick 42-27. Fertile Beltrami leads Monoman Waubun 67-52. Park Christian in front of Lake Park Audubon 46-43. Northern Freeze in front of Goodrich Grigla. We've got, where was that? Where did that go? 21-19, and Red Lake County destroying Stephen Argyle 62-24. And Stephen Argyle is probably the one to challenge Red Lake County in this section. Maybe Red Lake County is just a bit too good. That wouldn't surprise me. East Grand Forks beat War Road 65-58. And I think that might be it on those boys' scores. On the girls' side, Kelleher Northome beat Lake of the Woods 89-33. Lake Park Audubon over Fawston 59-36. Climax Fisher pulled away from Winnemac 55-34. 10 minutes left in that one. Fertile Beltrami trailing BGMR 42-39. 4 minutes left in that one. Walker Hackensack Akeley leads Monoman Waubun 19-16. And Roseau, they're in front of Kitson County Central 38-35 into the first half there. Maybe a bit of a surprising score. Waukeena Deer Creek beat New York Mills 61-35. Goodrich Grigla, they're big on Warren Alvarado also right now, 31-15. Might be surprising to some of you. And Sacred Heart is in front of the Northern Freeze 39-19 into the first half there. Elsewhere, let's see. Dilworth Glidden Felton, they lead Holly 49-20. Perm in front of Pelican Rapids in a good one, 51-48. Frazee beat Staples Motley 67-23. Barnesville, they lead Park Rapids area 51-28. And the Minnesota Wild, they were down 2-0 to the Chicago Blackhawks. Has that changed? Is the question. The answer is yes, but it's 3-1. The score now halfway through the second period. Wild did just score with Trinan, and Mikiev got his 10th goal of the year for the Blackhawks. Well, the Wild still fighting, trying to get a win on home ice against the Blackhawks. They play again on Thursday. And a big, if you're big into major tennis tournaments, the Australian Open quarterfinal between two Americans. The two final Americans in the women's draw. Amanda Anisimova, the number 4 seed, taking on the 6 seed, Jessica Pegula. Yes, related to the owner of the Buffalo Bills, Pegula. And that's coming up here in just a little bit. We'll keep you updated on that as well. Of course, in this period, one goal in it, 9:59. Garrett Fisher off the draw. Grayson Ecker with the assist on that. He is back and healthy. Looks like he's okay, unless something else happens to that shoulder, God forbid. But it looks like he's healthy enough to keep playing, which is a very good sight to see. Chandler made 13 more saves. He has 31 saves on 32 shots faced in the first 2 periods of play. George Johnson only had to make 4 saves. We let a puck by him, so he has 13 saves on 15 shots faced. That covers up our scoreboard update and our second period stats. We'll take a break and be back with the third period right after this.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Looking for some family fun? Come to Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Sizzling hot, made-to-order pizza with all your favorite toppings. Cool off with our delicious hand-scooped ice cream. So many flavors and so much fun. And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
Good times to be together. Happy Joe's.
Third period. Got a bit of sporting news I just learned. The NFL had their Hall of Fame finalists vote today, and Bill Belichick did not get elected as a first ballot coach. He very much deserved it, but he did not get voted in. And apparently he was, quote, puzzled by the outcome. Now, if you've won as many Super Bowls as he has, I would be puzzled as well. 2-1, Pirates lead. Third period starts now. With the Pirates being outshot by 17, but holding a 1-goal lead, it's George. And taken away by Garrett Fisher. Has to go out of the zone. Reese has to get back onside. Doesn't matter. Clint's got it. Clint blocked. Way in the air. Will come back down. Shot goes through the crease from the blue line by Neville. Take it back by George. George makes a deke. George back up top. Neville will fire again. It gets knocked down, but away from Chandler. And play by high stick, they say. So face-off will go all the way back down the other way. Face-off won by Fisher. Let's whack back out of the zone to Cody Demera. Demera tried to send it in deep, got knocked down. Reese takes a hit. And here's a centering pass, got poked away by George Johnson, and out comes Bauer. Bauer trying to find Whitrock. Goes through the crease. Centering pass and a bit of a whiff by Waggy. Reese to Fisher. Fisher back to Reese. Goes to the corner. And Roseau will come back the other way. He'll fire one towards Chandler. He'll choose to cover it up. Face off, Rams got it. Nice hit by Hamry. That one will go wide. Off the stick that time of Abram Lundbom. First time he said his name today. Akis. And taken away. Shotcliffe save. Another one for Chandler. Wrap around. Larson gets it out. Back to the Rams, though. Beckhammer will bring it all the way out, but Akis keeps it in. 2 minutes gone by, third period, 2-1 Pirates. Fighting for his Larson. Will be whacked all the way down by Mason Reitmeyer. Roseau going to try and work its way out. Good pressure from the Pirates. Akis pulls it out of the zone, trying to find Larson. That was a good look. And then Larson intercepts that pass. Taken back by the Rams. Moving to Tanner Paulson. Paulson, huge hit. Tate Hamry laid the lumber on that. Roseau still got the buck. Oh, an open look for Clint, and he missed it wide. And they'll come back and whacked out by Akis. Roseau almost had too many men on the ice, and now Jay Reese trying to chase a puck down. But it's kept alive by Taden Peterson. Up ahead to Clint. Clint with Funk in front of him. Clint fires off the post, and then it hits back off the glass. Fisher up to Ecker, back to Fisher. Fisher, toe drag, Fisher all the way in. Save by George Johnson. Face off to Fisher. Fisher fires, blocked. Back to Fisher again. He'll fire, score! Garrett Fisher! 3-1. Great shot from Fisher. And I thought his first one was good. It's now 3-1. 2 on the night with 32 on the year. And 60 points. Here comes Roseau trying to answer back. Ecker gets the assist. Pirates trying to come back the other way. Might have been offside. So with 13 and a half minutes to go, the Pirates have a 2-goal advantage. Can Roseau do something about it? Move it up ahead. Waiting and working around is Whitrock. Whitrock. Stops, bring it back out. Backhammer, deflected. Chandler makes the stop. And it's back to Ecker. Donarski gets it out to center. Ecker tried to weave through. That didn't quite work. Hit by Donarski. Took it back. Trying to whack it up ahead. It's loose. Jay Reese has got it. They wave off a hand pass. Reese cross ice, Tate Hamry. Hamry, nice pass. Here comes Isaiah Donarski. They're onside. Fisher broken up. Liam Johnson knocked that one away. Roseau will come back with a pass too far. And Tate Hamry's there to play it. 12 and a half minutes to go. Off a change. Here comes Jay Reese. And that knocked away by Beckhammer. Pirates get Grant Funk back on the ice. He's being tested. Shot save made by Chandler. Trying to get the rebound. Whacked away by Funk. Chandler has 36 saves. That one's going to be sent over and out of play. Face off. Pirates trying to get it out with Liam Larson. Finds Cody Demera. Demera with a lot of room to skate. Looking for Larson. That gets deflected. And it stayed in play. I don't know how that didn't clear the glass. Down around. Roseau trying to get it out. Larson says no. Liam Larson whiffs on the shot. Here come the Rams. Shot. Chandler whacks that away. Into the netting and out of play. Brady Chandler. He has been something else this year. Pirates had a question mark in goal after Parker Kelly and his fabulous tenure as the Pirate goaltender came to an end, now playing junior hockey. Brady Chandler's been in the backup for 2 years. Won the primary starting job. There's a whiff. And here comes Garrett Fisher. All alone. Fisher, save, rebound. Oh, just missed. Oh, he almost had that. That was really close. And it's back out of the zone to Tate Hamry. Jay Reese tried to muscle his way through. Fisher was over there. He might have been part of that hit. And Roseau will work its way back again. Jay Reese sending deep. Fisher back on side. He'll come and pursue. Reese again to Isaiah Donarski. Down to Fisher. He wasn't quite on side. And I'm going to change the face-off zone. Evan Schockman out there for the first time. Fighting for the puck. Rams got it. Whitrock blocked by Grant Funk. No Akis on this line. Another shot save made by Chandler trying to cover. He can't. And the whistle blows. I wonder if the official thought Chandler did cover that. I'm not really sure why that whistle blew. The official then tapped on his chest and said, yeah, I blew that whistle. Here comes a shot just wide. Off the draw from Waggy. Evan Schockman trying to knock this one out. puck is loose. Liam Larson lost his stick. Here comes Roseau, an opportunity. It's on top of the net. Chandler might have got a piece of that, and that one will go wide. Applause from Connor Morgan on the bench. Popped up and lunging to make the catch is Brady Chandler. What a play that was. Gold Glover Brady Chandler with his 39th save of the day and all that goalie equipment. That was awesome. .10:23 to go. Chandler has played out of his mind recently. He's been very, very good. And there's another example, just a bit too far for Grayson Ecker as he tried to break it through. But Roseau continuing to struggle even though they have 40 shots on goal. They can't find the net. That's how good Chandler has been tonight. Here's Ecker, whacks it over to Garrett Fisher, has 2 goals today. Fisher moving all the way in, and that just goes through. George Johnson got hit. George Johnson's without a stick. He's tumbling all over the place. He's a little shaken up down there in net, and he's able to lunge out and get his stick. Here come the Rams with George trying to find Clint, and that's a penalty on Jay Reese. So Jay Reese is going to go to the box, and the Rams have an opportunity to get one back. On a hooking penalty. Face-off won by the Rams. It's Woggy. Woggy to Whitrock. Whitrock, move it over. Bodenhammer to Whitrock. To Woggy, top of the key. Moves to the left side. Clint. Clint, back down low. Bodenhammer, pressure by Demera. They find Clint. Stopped by Chandler, loose. And Fisher takes it and chips it out. Roseau will try again. That's 40 saves for Brady Chandler tonight. Here comes Clint. Clint all the way in. Wraparound, no rebound, and missed wide. George pinned up along the boards by Grant Funk. 9 minutes to go, third period. Pirates up by 2. Roseau's got it back. Weaving his Bodenhammer, knocked out by Funk. Back to Clint, up top Woggy. Nice pass, shot, blocked. Demera, and trying to get it around the net. And the net does come off. With 1:12 remaining on the penalty. Can the Rams get something here on this power play? That's the question. They're going to try up top. Woggy, Whitrock, nice pass. Clint couldn't keep it on his stick, though. Work it down low. Back to Clint, off the side of the cage. Back up top, here comes Woggy. Nice pass, and it's blocked by Donarski. That's a huge shot block. Up top, Woggy again. He'll move it over. Whitrock. Good pressure from Akis. Down to Clint. Clint, and they do get one to go. It's George on the power play. And Roseau will cut the lead down to 1. So on their 43rd shot, they finally get by Chandler again. It's still a 1-goal lead. Clint gets the assist. Roseau coming back again. Whitrock had it knocked away. Back up top. Opportunity here. Bauer won't shoot it and threw that puck away. Here comes Garrett Fisher. He'll fire, kick save, rebound. Reese just kind of whiffed on that. Turned over, back to Fisher, too tall, and might have hit the post. And will come back out top. Funk lost that, kept in the zone. 7.5 minutes to go, third period. Pirates up by 1. Bouncing puck, Grayson Ecker had it, lost it. Now here's Reese to Fisher. Fisher gets cut off, knocked down. And on the move comes Whitrock. Whitrock through 3 defenders, up off the ceiling and rafters, and it falls into the hand of Grayson Ecker. That was pretty smooth. We're at 7:10 to go in this third period of play. Pirates trying to hold on against the Rams. Back out top. Firing it in deep. There's Neville. Donarski's got it. Trying to whack it up towards Larson. George to Beckhammer. Beck fires wide. Opportunity for Clint, but that puck. Oh, he centers one. It's loose. Wrapped around. They get it out. Back to Liam Larson. He'll take off with Gavanakis 2-on-2. Liam Larson tried to chip it in deep. He gets drilled. Pirates are offsides. Everybody's back on. Here comes Clint. Bodenhammer trying to find Clint again. Save by Chandler. Trying to cover. He can't. He'll be whacked up top of the key. Here comes another shot deflected. Chandler says no and holds on. And a little extracurricular at the end of that play. Brady Chandler playing out of his mind tonight. And when you have 45 shots on goal, allowing 2 of them past is a good day. The amount of times you've been peppered like that, it is very difficult to do that consistently. Pirates trying to get some offense going. Up ahead, trying to find Fisher, intercepted. Lundum fires, save by Chandler again. And another little extra push, this time from Waggy on Jay Reese. Funk's got it off the draw, trying to wrap it around the boards. Roseau keeps it in the zone. Here comes a shot. That gets blocked. Garrett Fisher will take off with it. 1-on-2. Here comes Funk to help him. Trying to get it to him. Funk's got it. Oh, save made. Rebound. Oh, what a stop by Johnson. He got back and stopped Decker. And here come the Rams the other way. Chipping it in front. Whitrock can't get the shot off. He'll work around net. Up top, Lundum. Move it over. Shot, save, another save. And then they put it in. They put it in off the rebound. Abram Waggy put it in, and we're tied at 3. And George Johnson made that play happen with an unbelievable save. On the rebound that Grayson Ecker had. And Coach Hardy is bringing his top line over for a little conversation while the second line works on the ice. It's a brand new game here, 3-all. And a penalty on the Rams here. Immediately, Beckhammer trips Zakis. So on that penalty, Pirates will try and get a goal here. Up top, Ecker! Save made by Ethan Johnson. And a 3-all contest. Here comes Garrett Fisher, 2 goals today. Works it around. Hamry. Back to Ecker. He's onside. Then he gets whacked out. Chandler will come out and play it. Here comes Hamry. 4:40 to go in regulation. Hamry full head of steam. Turned it over though. Neville's got it. And he sends it into and that drilled the official in the hand as it bounced off the glass. Oh, he's in some pain now. Here's Fisher weaving through the defense. Fisher blocked up into the netting. And the Roseau players checking to see if he's okay. The answer is yes, that official's all right. .56 seconds left on the Beckhammer trip. Pirates don't win the draw. Roseau gonna try and get it out. They do. Grant Funk can't get there. Brady Chandler will come out of net. Roseau down 3-1. They scored 2 goals in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. 1 on the power play, 1 on 5-on-5. They have 2 power play goals today. Avanakis tried to work with it. Now here comes Whitrock shorthanded. Had it knocked away by Grant Funk, but he'll track the puck back down. Fire a shot all the way to the other side of the glass. Evan Schockman, leave it for Gavanakis. Akis trying to work his way around, trying to give some fresh rest to this top line. Schockman had that knocked away and cleared again. Garrett Fisher's back on the ice. Funk will wrap it around to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer back to Funk. 3:35 to go. Up top pass, Jay Reese. Reese bouncing it over Garrett Fisher. Here comes Fisher. Fisher trying to back his way in and gets knocked away. Penalty over, killed by Roseau. Tied at 3:20 to go regulation. And here they come with Tyler George. George out on his own, gonna fire, get blocked. Tate Hamry stands that one up. And Fisher will come back the other way. He wants Reese too far. And he'll come back out to Hamry. Tate Hamry's working with it. He'll just fire one on net. Takes a big bounce and gets poked away by Johnson. He has 21 saves today. 8 in this period. Up ahead, here comes a nice move on a lone score! Roseau's taking the lead. Bowden Hammer with 2:53 to go. Puts the Rams in front. And Coach Hardy wants timeout. Do not blame him on that. We will take a break as well. Be back right after this here on KROX TV.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Well, out of the timeout, 3 unanswered for Roseau in 5 minutes and 16 seconds after being down 3-1 early in this period. They've clawed their way back. And it's 4-3 Rams off the timeout. What can the Pirates do in the final 2 minutes and 50 seconds? And when do they pull Chandler, who has 46 saves on 50 shots faced today? Up top, Donarski puts one near the net, deflected, and almost put in by Jay Reese. They'll come back the other way, and now here comes Whitrock. He wants one. That gets blocked up into the netting by Isaiah Donarski. Exactly 2.5 minutes to go in period number 3. It's been a very good game. Jay Reese couldn't hold on to the puck. Here's George. 2:22 remaining. Up top. They'll move it back across to Clint. Nice pass. That got knocked down by Donarski. Put one near the net. Chandler pushed that one away. And Chandler makes a glove save there. .206 remaining. And I believe as soon as the Pirates get this puck out of the zone, Chandler's going to come out of net. And the Pirates are going to try and get an opportunity at 6-on-5. They got to do something and get it out of the zone, though. And Roseau's not letting it happen. Popped up, Grayson Ecker, he's got it. Ecker, a little spin. He'll bridge it up ahead. Here comes Cody Demra, move it to Fisher. Too far for Jay Reese. Chandler's going to stay in net. Roseau going to try and get it out. Ecker keeps it in the zone. Nice pass, Garrett Fisher weaving down low. It's still loose around that slot spot, and Whitrock will Rams. They'll chase, they'll get there first. Trying to center one, Jay Reese has got it. Minute 7 to go. Reese had it taken away, sent in deep by the Rams. We're down to the final minute. Rams have it again, it's George. Funk trying to get it out, Jay Reese on a knee, finds Ecker. Here comes Chandler, he's out of the net. Extra skater is now coming on, 6-on-5, but the net is empty. Does Roseau know it? They'll push it up ahead. Donarski gonna cut that play off, but Roseau keeps it in the zone, and a wide open net to put this one on ice. Bodenhammer scores on the empty netter. And that'll end things for the Pirates. 4 unanswered. Just a crazy game this has turned out to be. I'll try again. Anson Flink gets the assist, final seconds of the period. Roseau just gonna try and keep pushing, but they'll pull it out of the zone and run the clock down. What a comeback the Rams put on. And they take down the Pirates 5-3. Improved to 7-12-2. Pirates fall to 12-7-1. Rudy Chandler did everything. I mean, everything he possibly could. .47 saves ought to be good enough a lot of the time, but Roseau, they score 4 in the third. And as the team shake hands, it ends 5-3. We'll take a break and be back with our Riverview Health post-game show. After this, tough one for Crookston. They fall 5-3.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com. and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Final score from the Crookston Sports Center ends 5-3. Pirates fall to the Roseau Rams after the Rams score 4 unanswered goals in the final 9 minutes of the game and get the win. Crookston is now 12-7-1 on the season. Roseau is now 7-12-2. That game was very good for the Pirates for the first 2.5 periods. But the Rams have 2 power play goals in this game, and then when you continue to let Roseau get shot after shot after shot after shot on you, that's what's going to happen, unfortunately. These goals are just going to continue to commence. Pirates got one in the third period at 3:12 with Garrett Fisher on a pass from Grayson Ecker. They made it 3-1. And then 8:51 on the power play, Tyler George from Anton Clint. 11:21, Abram Waggy from Taden Peterson and Heath Bauer. 14:07, Bowden Hammer from Anton Flint and Liam Johnson. And Roseau an empty netter at 16:28 from Bowden Hammer again. And it ends 5-3. Brady Chandler ended up having to go through a lot. 18 saves in the first, 13 in the second, 16 in the third, 47 saves. Pardon me, 15 in the third, 46 saves. He faced 50 shots, empty netter. Of course, he wasn't there to face it. George Johnson, 9 saves in the first, 4 in the second, 8 in the third, 21 saves on 24 shots faced. On the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, Pirate boys have won a game. They beat Thief River Falls. They were down 50-47, and Reggie Wingham, the senior point guard, said, "Nah, I'll take it from here." Went on a 9-0 run on his own. Made it 56-50, and the Pirates were unable to hold back from there. 62-54 became the final score. Pirates get the win. That is a massive win there for the Pirates to get their first win of the year and take down Thief River Falls. They're 1-12. Now Thief River Falls falls down to 7-7. Let's see other scores we might have here for you on the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Bagley Fawston beat Moose Lake Willow River in boys hockey 14-1. That's a hockey score, 14-1. Girls hockey, East Grand Forks is going to take that 2 seed. They beat Thief River Falls 4-2. International Falls beat Prairie Center as well, 1-0. Check on the Minnesota Wild here. How are they doing? They were down 3-1 to the Blackhawks. Right now it's 3-2. Wild trying to fight back. Joel Eriksson Eck got a goal to start the third. 12:29 to go in the third. So the Wild looking to come back and take one against the Blackhawks. We'll wait for Coach Ari to make his way up here. We'll take one last break and be back with him right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota. Ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
To wrap up our Riverview Health post-game show, the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy, is with us. Obviously, when you have a result like that, that's a tough one to swallow. Having a 3-1 lead in the third, allowing 4 goals in 8 minutes. But the first thing I did want to mention, even though it was 4 goals in that span, that's 46 saves for Brady Chandler today. What did you make of his performance tonight?
Just absolutely unreal. Brady plays like that, we have a chance to beat anybody. He was really outstanding tonight. I was so proud of him. Like, there was some saves that I just went, what? Like, how did really impressive stuff from Brady. I just couldn't be prouder of the way that he showed up and battled for us today. Gave up a ton of shots, but he was up to the task and gave us a chance to win. And unfortunately, we just couldn't quite get it done for him.
Yeah, we're in that 2.5 period stretch. It was a big defensive game. Garrett got 1 goal in the second, 1 goal started the third. It looked like things were kind of pushing in your way. What kind of caused that game in your mind to go the way that it did?
Yeah, you get the power play goal there. Nice play by them. And then the one that they pushed in, I wasn't pleased with. I thought Brady had that covered, and that sort of, broke things open a little bit for them. And, but again, deservedly so. They were playing great. They had us pinned in our zone quite a bit there. They had all sorts of opportunities, and Brady was just standing on his head out there. So, it was a tough one to swallow there. That we, especially, giving up one again. We get 3-3. Thought maybe get a chance. We hit a pipe and they come down. We hit a pipe and they come down, and we hit 2 pipes in the third there.
I thought Ecker had that one on that rebound.
And they come down and score, right? And that's just sort of the bounces sometimes that you get. But we played a very good hockey team tonight in Roseau, and unfortunately came out on the other side of it. But I think there was a lot of good for us, man. It just feels like we're on the cusp of doing something special here. So I'm pleased. I'm tired. I said to the boys, whose legs were a little gassed today with 3 and 4, but it was a tough one to lose, but I'm pleased with how we're sort of playing, how we're coming together, how things are looking for us.
Yeah, whenever there's a game like this, obviously you see Brady Chandler perform at the level that he did, which has been amazing. But we also know this isn't necessarily something we want to rely on.
No, you don't want to. I mean, you're not going to win a lot of games and you give up 50 shots. But again, not a big AA school, but a AA school who's played some really good competition this year, and they found a way late to make it happen. So credit to them. But yeah, we got to shore some things up defensively, and then offensively again we were good. We couldn't finish. And maybe the thing I'm most proud of in the locker room is a lot of guys taking ownership for things mistakes that they made, things that they need to improve on, things that they need to get better at. Hey, I did this. I should have made this play, right? And hindsight's always 20/20. But you want to see guys, especially at this point in the season, take a little bit of ownership and say, hey, we gotta be better than that, right? So proud of them for that. But yeah, it was again what a game. It was we had her there until about 8 minutes left in the game, and again proud of our effort overall.
Road trip coming up now.
Big road trip.
Go outside for 2 games, and then a big one against DL coming up on Monday, and so this schedule doesn't really get a whole lot easier.
Doesn't relent here, but it's we get to head on the road here, and that's always fun, a good experience. I typically like to get that early in the season, but this one sort of lines up late, and hopefully sort of sparks some things for us. I think today it was hey, we've spent a little bit too much time with each other. I think the last 3-4 days at the rink, so we're it was I don't know if guys are not necessarily on each other's nerves, but it was a little more testing nasty today or emotional than I think that we have been in the past. I don't think that affected our game or anything. I really thought it was more so in the second when we were struggling. I thought we came out in the third and played really good. So it was, but yeah, it's this time of year, right? These guys, they've known each other a long time, and we say it every year when we talk about this time, is the seniors start to see the end on the horizon, right? Yep. They want it, man. And this is a big group, and they're ready to make a little run here. And today was hopefully obviously a loss, but a step in the right direction for this team.
One last question for you. Saw Grayson Ecker got a bit banged up in that first period. How is he feeling? So I did come back.
Yeah, dealing with a little bit of an AC joint. Nothing structural, no broken or anything like that. But it was bothering him enough where it affected his play. We switched things up there at the end of the first and second. So yeah, you miss your top line center for a decent chunk of change. That always hurts. I thought Dylan Larson did a great job filling in. He lays the body out there, man.
That was great.
But yeah, it's bothering him enough to where it affected his play. But yeah, it was. He's hopefully going to be all right. A couple of days of rest here, and he'll be good to go.
Oh, fantastic. We'll be keeping tabs on you as you go up to the
Yeah,
weekend.
absolutely,
And we'll
man.
be back here at DL on Monday. It should be a lot of fun.
Should be
Coach.
fun, eh? It's coming up.
I appreciate your time for joining me, Coach, and I'll be seeing you again on Monday, if not earlier.
Sounds like a plan, Gabe. Thanks.
Thank you. And that was the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy, here with us on the Riverview Health post-game show. That'll wrap things up. Here on our coverage tonight, Pirates dropping one to Roseau 5-3. Thank you very much for tuning in with me here today and for all 5 hockey games over the last 4 days here at the Crookston Sports Center. It's been a busy one. We can wrap things up and take a day of rest before we get back and rolling once again. Thanks for tuning in. Hope everybody's a fantastic rest of your Tuesday.
KROX video streaming is brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country Farm Credit Services, Grove Mechanical Heating and Cooling, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, the Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, Crookston and Foston Eye Clinics, and Old National Bank. All bring